Hi Benji. Welcome to Walking Benji. We are about 4 miles north of the Slate Run access area and parking lot. This is Elk Run. We're going to start our way back. It's usually about how far we go out to when we walk on this. Nice stream that runs underneath the bridge. Sign for Elk Run. There's a nice little bench over here that you can sit on along the Pine Creek Rail Trail, as always. This is one of several little waterfalls along the trail, or this part of the trail. It goes up a little ways where it comes down here. It's one of the nicer sections in my opinion. You can see the creek most of the time. And it's a wall most of the time too, along here. It's usually pretty shady. Hence why there's still snow on this part. Most of the parts of the trail at this point don't have snow. We got lucky yesterday and got a nice snow squall in the morning. Put down a quick inch or two. It's just melted everywhere else but along this section so far we've seen. We're coming up on the bathrooms on this part of the trail. I'd say we're 2.5 to 3 miles north of the Slate Run parking area, or Slate Run, the place where we parked. Just has a men's and women's bathroom on it. It's got a little bench, an area to hang out. Which one is this? This is considered Hillborn Flats. This is the Hillborn Flats Comfort Station. And here's the sign on the side. Slate Run. So we're 2.7 miles from Slate Run access area. And the creek is over that way. This part has a nice little island out here. Nice field on the other side. You stay over there to the right when you're canoeing, it seems like there's a lot less rapids. Or over here to the left, you'd have a nice wild ride. Again, this is a really nice part of the trail. Runs right along the stream here. It's a little high from all the snow we had the other day. It's usually a little more shallow. This is the second bridge that you cross on this part of the trail. Again, right along the stream here. Got a nice creek that flows underneath it. I believe this one's called Hillborn Run. Yeah, Hillborn Run. Never a waterfall on this one. And it comes down between two hills. Imagine there's probably one up further. But for the most part, it's just a stream that flows underneath the trail. And then there is another trail right here. It's called the Hillborn Run Trail. I've never been on it, but I assume it runs up along the stream here and takes you to the Golden Eagle Trail. 1.1 miles up. I don't know how overgrown it gets or whatever in the summertime. It pretty much runs in here. Looks like there's a couple trees down. It pretty much just runs right along up through there. Got another one of the rattlesnake placards along the trail. A nice little bench to sit at and hang out and enjoy the view. Here we come up on a spot. It's usually just water running down a bunch of moss, but because it was so cold last night, it's a real nice ice wall today. It's always a real peaceful spot on this part of the trail, the way the water does just run down off the moss, but it's really cool how everything froze up real good last night. If we get some sort of a winter, I bet this is like this a lot more. But it kind of looks like winter here right now, but it's actually 50 degrees. So we still really haven't had much of a winter, and it's like February 26th, I believe. So I can only imagine if we'd actually get a real winter, what this would look like is a solid sheet ice. Here's a really cool waterfall. Runs up in. I think somebody's camped up there, that's why it's posted so heavily, and I assume that a lot of people have tried to go up there in the past to check it out. But it's one of the best waterfalls on this part of the trail. Or actually it is, in my opinion, the best waterfall on this part of the trail. Just can't go up into it because it's posted. We're coming up on a road here. A couple camps over in here. We'll be doing the road crossing, then it just pretty much runs along the road. On the left, camps on your right. There is a little parking area right here, right along the road. Never parked here, but you could technically park here and just go do that part of the trail. Doesn't have a name or anything like that, but I have seen people park there before. And you can kind of skip off this part of the trail because really it's just the road to one side, houses and camps to the other. Until you come upon the store and the Slate Run parking area. Here we come up to the end of the walk, the Slate Run parking area. Got a little signage right here. A little bit of talking about the fishing, the trout fishing. There's a general store right there. I do believe if you go across this bridge, I've never done it, the Black Forest Trail, or at least part of the Black Forest Trail, is over there. It's a decent sized parking area to accommodate a bunch of vehicles. That'll do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy.